This feels like it's gonna be a long one, so let's get started. I hope not. This is my health and wellness check-in, 31 December 2023. I'm Tanis Leonardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonardi, and this is my week summary of my health and wellness, social, mental, and physical for this past week, Monday 25 to today, Sunday, 31 December 2023. It was a week all over the place mentally with a good social and physical balance. So that's the introduction week summary. First, social. I fed the critters all of their meals this week. They got breakfast and lunch together in the morning on Christmas Day because we went to visit family. And then I did manage to get them dinner in the evening or afternoon/evening. I had interactions while walking/running. Celebrated Christmas 2023/exchanged presents on Christmas Day, Monday, 25 December 2023 at my Grandma Connie's house with my Grandma Connie, my mom, my dad, and my Aunt Danette. Dogsat Kona. When my parents were visiting Grandma Connie Wednesday to Friday. Other outings with social interactions included Boeing Employee Credit Union, BECU, a credit union on Thursday. Fedex Office Print and Ship Center, a print and ship center on Thursday. And Safeway, a grocery store on Thursday. Second category is mental, which was all over the place. Writing and photography on Yelp. I reached 21 written and published reviews for December 2023. I reached 423 written and published reviews for the 2023 year thus far, which is the end of the year, so I can say I don't intend anymore, so 2023 year. I increased my all-time personal best for number of reviews in any one December in any one calendar year. I've reached 633 check-ins for the 2023 year per my tracking, which was a new all-time personal best for me for any one calendar year. Up next, writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier, LWC. There's eating/food, including from my Grandma Connie. There was wildlife. There was hypothetical wedding planning, including Pumice the Gray Squirrel, stating her preference for what shoes I wear during the wedding. There's new potential wedding guests, attendees not previously mentioned in relation to the wedding. So that's who that is going to be. Zolt Nagy, Adam Nagy, Roland Salai, and Attila Salai, all as guests as for Adam Lang, the best man. And then somebody else. Is it Kevin Choboth, Orban, the guy with the deer, the pet deer. I need to go back and watch the Nemzeti sport thing again. I don't remember the first name. Yeah. So I haven't put those in video form, so I'm putting them here. Okay. And then also moving planning. So me first mentally. So thinking of it, there's so much change going on and there's so much uncertainty and there's so much just like fluctuations and stuff like that. I don't know if I would call it imbalance. It's all over the place, right? So I'm kind of like trying to gear it as soon as possible means they can arrive at any moment. So just think of like when I'm trying to prioritize things or just like going through mental processes, be like me first before all this other stuff that's going on. Get me through first kind of thing. Me through the wedding, hypothetical wedding, my wedding, into an actual wedding, and me moved in with my soulmates kind of thing. And parents potentially being at Grandma Connie's for part of the time when we're moving. Yeah. My parents used to cry when they would come and pick me up at the airport when I would visit them over the holidays or whenever, when I was in undergraduate and in graduate school in college. So if it gets hard for them, I want them to feel like Grandma Connie's might be the right place to go, to just be like, we have the time to visit Grandma Connie. Maybe we spend the night like with Grandma Connie for a night and we just like let it all out before she's gone, right? But also like giving themselves like, if we get the multi-night moving schedule, like letting them decompress at the time and kind of let it out. And especially if they're concerned about like ruining the moment or something like that, don't be concerned about that. But also like you guys need support too, right? Because I'm leaving. And maybe they go to the shrimp shack or something. I don't know. Is that taking it too far? Okay. So I thought I'd put that here. Book notes. Yes, I did book/reading notes. Including bringing into reality the pages per video. Reading notes conceptualization. Or yeah, okay. Or pages per day, or okay, anyway. The paginated approach I brought into reality. So, kind of thing. 2 videos. Wow. Okay, one day. Athletic performance contextualizations. I think I had like 7 of those this week. Hypothetical / potential ways of replacing YouTube. Individual and more than one individual scales. Yeah. Reading notes. Transportation terminology, my documentation of wildfires and its effects from 2017 and 2018, and then awards / honors, depending on how I want to use it. Okay, up next, YouTube. Theme day of the week videos continued. Did at least one sweet and or savory eats video each day, filmed and published same day. Hypothetical wedding planning. I did curation. I did 2 chairs in a room over 24 hours. Challenge ended. It's like counting it as like 24-hour periods. I think it was less than 10. It was in the 9 to 10 day threshold, if I'm recalling correctly. Yeah, I put the start and end times in the playlist. There's a playlist for it. One of my podcasts was removed by YouTube. Happened after I made a new podcast and put up my playlist for podcasts for after an over 2.5 year hiatus since the last one. I predicted this. I was like, this is the video that no reviewer probably flagged at the time because it was probably absolutely fine at the time. And then I made the playlist and somebody flagged it when I made the playlist. And then because I stopped uploading like my playlist, it didn't actually get taken down. And then I added my next playlist and it got taken down within like, what was it, like 6 hours or something? Like, so I was like, well, that's definitely a flag. And especially when everything I put in the podcast I've covered on this channel since. So I was like, well, clearly it wasn't the content of the video, you know, well, clearly the reviewer didn't watch the video, kind of thing. So I thought that was kind of amusing. I was like, I did predict that. It was the kind of thing where I talked about why I didn't get a COVID-19 vaccine. I talked about the peer-reviewed scientific medical studies of like the side effects of vaccines, those side effects running in my family already, and then those side effects were for my gender and age range stuff, and so I put that all in there, and they were like, it's medical misinformation. I was like, that was on TV, that was in the newspaper, and that was medical studies. That is medical reality. So I was like, clearly somebody like did not watch the video. And then I was like, you know, I give them, after I start taking my hiatus, give them like, what was it, 60 days to put it back up along with, and remove all the age restrictions on my videos. And then like after that, what, 120 days to remove all misinformation about me and my soulmates. You know, that's the kind of stuff that can be done overnight. Stock markets crash overnight, right? Businesses go out of business overnight. That kind of stuff, especially like the turnaround there, especially with advance notice, is like less than 24 hours. So I was like, that might have been a bit harsh. We just thought, right, we get, if they don't do it of their own initiative and the means come about someday, just get legal enforcement, right? Yeah, you know, especially since the content in that video has been covered in other videos, and it's fine. It's like, just because one pissed off employee flagged something because they didn't like the title of it in my playlist. Grow up, YouTube, and at least watch the videos. Okay. Anyway, so it was like legal forcing there might be good. Oh, what would allowed me to make that prediction in the first place? They would remove it. I was like, watch it be somebody who has like insider information that YouTube invested in a certain vaccine that didn't have the side effects that I covered in my video, right? So then they're like, we're gonna, since we invested in this other vaccine, say that the other vaccines are all medical misinformation. I was like, that's the only way I could see it getting flagged by YouTube. All right, like out on my on like a professional sense. So that was where the prediction came from. This was like, does that mean they invested in a different vaccine and they're just trying to smear everything else as misinformation? Isn't that illegal? Isn't there like disclosure laws and acts so that people who use a business can't get harmed? And I was like, well, I've been harmed. You know. Okay. All right, and then I also did YouTube intend to harm me? I don't know. Anyway, if legal means come about someday and they are not responsible enough to act of their own initiative, whatever. Do we replace YouTube in my life? I have no idea. Okay. Vlog of some of my documentation of Calfires, mostly wildfire smoke. Yes. From when I lived there, lived in California in 2017. in 2018. Okay, up next, Reading, A Short Guide to Reputation Risk by Garry Honey. I wish it was the same day that the video got removed from YouTube, and I was like, I had already put that reading of that book on my list, and like for that day, and I was like, how timely! Maybe YouTube should read a book like this. But I'm gonna do it and publish multiple videos first, haha! And I did. I don't even know if anybody who's worked at YouTube has ever read the book. I recommend it. A Short Guide to Reputation Risk by Garry Honey, 2009 is copyright, and then 2016 Routledge edition paperback. I read pages 1 through 119, so I read the whole book. Finances, I made $30 cleaning my parents' part of the house. Made $50 dog sitting Kona dog Wednesday to Friday. And sweet and or savory eats videos. I did 8 videos, 13 products. Briefly touch on conceptualization here, so this video can go on the sweet and savory eats videos or financing. But since I don't have a budget, this was a lot of leftovers. Or I did one out of pocket, the Mr. Beast bar, but leftovers. And I got 3 serving sizes of 3 of the truffles. So I have 9 truffles left and 3 like milk chocolate, 3 dark chocolate, 3 70% cocoa dark chocolate of the Linder. It's like, maybe I'll do a sweet eats of like 1 serving size or something. So yeah, it's like, maybe I'll actually try and finish. I was like, I've been snacking on these. And I've been like, maybe I'll actually try and finish the whole bag this year. Okay, anyway, so my conceptualization has been reeled back into more like the home setting. Okay, search engine results. This is a big one. My picture of Léon Marchand I published via Wikimedia Commons was published in an article in French publication L'Opinion Indépendante with attribution to me for the picture. Article publication date of Wednesday, 27 December 2023. That was an insane day for me. I got a video taken down. I read a book and did multiple notes videos. I published like 10 or 11 videos here in one day on YouTube, and they weren't all like 2 minutes long. Those notes videos were longer, right? Like, I was like, if I had any doubt about a single day for my moving/wedding synchronization list, I have no concerns that I can do now. And I still made all my workouts that day, right? I'm talking about dropping exercise for like the synchronized approach, and I was like, wow. And I got published in my picture and name. They did copyright Tanis Leonardi in the article. And that was the same day the video was taken down. And I did the 10 or 11 videos and the read a book and 2 notes videos and stuff, and made all my workouts. And I was like, whoa, it's a really big day for me. So that's very cool. I haven't had one of my pictures in like that kind of I've had pictures in Shoreline Area News, but this is like French publication in the French language, like France, and it's me and Léon Marchand, you know, my picture of Léon Marchand kind of thing, which is very cool. And that was this week. And then I also have from about 2 weeks ago, approximately 2 weeks ago, one of my YouTube videos, my video covering a synchronized YouTube video list to include the Ingebrigtsen dozen video that was linked on a Team Ingebrigtsen website. So for the actual person, Jacob Ingebrigtsen, on the teamingebrigtsen.com, that YouTube video was linked. So maybe they're waiting for the Ingebrigtsen dozen video. Gotta make sure to do it then. Can't drop it. I'm sure he's feisty enough, he'll push for it if he is my maid of honor. Okay, so that was huge mental like bonuses, the search engine results. And it's like both from the past week or two. It's like, that's really cool. I was published in free. My picture, I wasn't, well, my name was, so in that sense I was, but like my picture was published in France. Physical. I achieved a net weight gain of 4.68 pounds at 3,500 calories per pound since September 2023. I'll lose it. Running, minimum workout 1 out of 1 day. Rowing, minimum workouts 5 out of 6 days. Strength training, minimum workouts 5 out of 6 days. Cleaning house/yard work, made all my workouts 2 days. Stationary bicycle, made my workouts 4 out of 5 days. In conclusion, all over the place, but balanced. Happy last day of 2023 from me, Tanis Leonardi, to you, whoever you may be.